Hello, this is a quick introduction to Turnitin. Following up from a staff meeting we had earlier, I'm going to show you how to sign in, how to create a class, how to set an assessment, and then what to do with the assessment once the student has submitted it. So to begin with, go up to Create Account. If you have never used a Turnitin account before, you will need to create a new account and select Instructor down the bottom. For staff at my school, our administrator will give you the appropriate username and login. Otherwise, if you've used Turnitin before, just click login. And when you're in there, you'll come up with this opening screen, which you see here with my 4 classes. Now I'm going to add a test class just to show you how this whole thing works. So I've clicked the green button. I don't go into a lot of detail with my classes here. I just do the basics. So test class. I'm going to do test class 123 as my enrollment password. That's important. You need to provide that to the students so they can log in. Subject area other, student age, I'm going to do 16 to 18. And now tip here, I always recommend that you set the class end date to sometime in December. So that makes sure that the class runs throughout the whole year and you don't lose anything accidentally halfway through the year. Now, once you've clicked submit, you'll see this little pop-up screen, and this gives you your unique class ID, which I'm going to copy, and the enrollment password. Give these to the students for them to log into Turnitin. Now, we need students. There are a couple of ways of doing this. So we click on the test class and go up to students up the top here. There are 3 ways of doing this. I'm going to show you all 3, and then I'm going to show you the one I prefer. First is to add student individually. So you would enter a first name, your last name, and the student's email address and click submit. That will send them an email asking them to join this class. The second is to upload a student list. So you could create it on Excel or Word with first name, last name, and email address columns, and then upload there. And third, my preferred way, the easiest way, is to get the students to do it themselves. So if I change from instructor to student, this suddenly becomes like what a student sees. So a student comes in, they see this enroll in a class button down the bottom, click on that, and the class ID that you will provide them with goes in there, and the password. So that was test class 123. I think I spelled that right. Submit and we'll find out. There we go. So now I'm a student in that class. If we go back to an instructor, I will show you how to set an assignment. So we go into the classroom, go to add assignment. And now I only use Turnitin really for the similarity index, but you can use Turnitin to mark and add comments on work. So we need to do an assignment title, test assignment. Because I'm only doing this for the similarity index, I'm not bothered about points value. I've got the start date, I've got the due date. The post date is when students can see your feedback if you choose to use Turnitin to mark. So that's all I need for now. I'm going to click submit. And now, there it is. I only have 1 student, nothing's been submitted yet. So now I'm going to go back as a student and I'm going to submit my piece of work to my teacher. So I'm in my test class. This is what your student sees. They see that there is a test due. So they go to submit. Their name is there. They put the title of their assignment. So test assignment, and upload a document from their computer. So I have a fake assignment here, which I'm going to upload, and that will submit to the teacher. This will also send an email to the student, which is a receipt of their submission. In our school, we ask the students to attach that receipt of submission to Turnitin to their assignment. So there it is, it's all done. If I go back now to the instructor, I can see that in my test class, I have 1 piece of work submitted. And if I press view, you see here the student who submitted it, the title of the assignment, and then this is what we're interested in, the similarity index. What we're going to do is going to pause the video for a second and come back when that has been updated. Ta-da! Like magic. Now, it wouldn't ordinarily, you hope, have 100% similarity index. This is because I used the same assignment earlier in the staff meeting as I just uploaded now. So it's seen it twice, which is the great thing about Turnitin. If the students have uploaded an assignment and then someone else uploads the same assignment, we can tell. So you see here on the similarity index, this 100% over here. Let's have a look at the match overview submitted to Marist College by myself. Okay, so if I was better prepared and I'd used a different assessment piece to demonstrate here, you would see all of the other areas and places that this work has been submitted to. And you can scroll down and you could check the institutions that the paper has been submitted to and the references that may have been copied from online. This does not mean that your student has cheated. For example, as an SOR teacher, I might ask my students to analyze passages from the Bible. They would then use probably cut and paste to put the passage of the Bible inside their text. This will match up in Turnitin because it will find that Bible passage online. As a teacher, it's up to you to use your own discretion to see how much work the student has done, and of course, if it is referenced appropriately. And in our college, we use the Harvard referencing system. Okay, thanks very much.